Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto for Starters, the channel that makes cryptocurrency simple and easy to understand. If you've ever felt lost in crypto conversations because of confusing terms like blockchain, gas fees, or DeFi, this video is for you. Today, I'm breaking down the most common and most confusing crypto terms. I'll explain what they actually mean, how they affect you, and why understanding them is so important. Let's get right into it. Let's start with the term you hear everywhere, blockchain. A blockchain is like a digital ledger or a notebook that records every transaction made in a cryptocurrency network. Think of it as a long chain of blocks where each block contains a batch of transaction data. Each new block is connected to the one before it, forming a secure, tamper-resistant chain. The cool part? When something is added to the blockchain, it's almost impossible to change. This is what makes crypto so transparent and trustworthy. Every transaction is public and verifiable, meaning no one single person or company controls it. Instead, it's maintained by a network of users all over the world who verify transactions through a process called mining or staking, depending on the type of crypto it is. So when you hear the term blockchain, just think of it as a public, permanent, and secure way to track all transactions. Next up are gas fees. These often confuse beginners, but let's make it simple. Gas fees are transaction costs you pay to use a blockchain, especially with Ethereum. Think of them as service charges that go to the people who process your transactions, known as validators or miners. They keep the network running by confirming and recording each transaction. Just like you might pay a fee to send an e-transfer or withdraw from an ATM, you pay a gas fee when you send crypto, buy an NFT, use a DeFi app, or interact with smart contracts. The key thing to know is that gas fees aren't fixed. They go up and down, based on how busy the network is. If a lot of people are using the Ethereum network all at the same time, like during a popular NFT launch, or there's a big market surge, gas fees can spike. You might see fees as high as $20, $50, or even $100 for a single transaction. But during the quiet times, those same actions might cost you just a few cents. Gas fees are calculated in a unit called Gwei, which is a tiny fraction of Ethereum. And most crypto wallets or apps will estimate the gas fee for you before you approve any transaction. So you'll always know exactly what you're paying. There are even websites and browser extensions that show real-time gas prices and let you set limits or choose slower speeds to save money. Bottom line, gas fees are the price you pay to use the network, and planning your activity during off-peak times can help you save a lot. Now, let's talk about DeFi, which is short for decentralized finance. DeFi is an alternative to traditional banks. It lets you lend, borrow, trade, and earn interest on crypto without ever going through a bank or financial institution. Instead of filling out forms or going through a middleman, you interact directly with the smart contracts. These are pieces of code on the blockchain that automatically execute transactions. For example, with DeFi apps such as Uniswap, Aave, or Compound, you can do things such as earn interest by lending your crypto to others. You could also borrow crypto using your existing crypto as collateral. Or you could swap tokens instantly. And you could also join liquidity pools and earn passive income. It's open to anyone with a crypto wallet and an internet connection. There's no bank account or credit check required. But DeFi is still new, and it is a bit risky still. Smart contracts can be hacked and price can change fast. So it's powerful, but you need to do your research before jumping in. You'll often hear the word altcoin thrown around in crypto. It simply means alternative coin, or any cryptocurrency out there that isn't Bitcoin. Altcoins range from big, serious projects such as Ethereum and Solana, to experimental ones like Filecoin or Chainlink, to fun or meme-based coins like Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. Some altcoins are designed to improve on Bitcoin's technology. For example, Litecoin is faster and cheaper for smaller transactions. Others are built for entirely different purposes, like Ethereum, which enables smart contracts and decentralized apps. Solana, on the other hand, is known for its speed and low transaction costs. Cardano focuses on sustainability and peer-reviewed development. Avalanche supports fast, customized blockchain networks. These are all stablecoins, which are a special type of altcoin designed to hold a steady value. These include USDC or USDT, which are often pegged to the US dollar and used for trading or transferring money without any volatility. Then there are governance tokens, which give holders voting power in decentralized protocols. Think of it like owning a piece of a crypto project and getting a say on how it actually runs. But there is a catch. While some altcoins offer real utility and strong communities, many are just hype. Some are pump and dump schemes or created with little to no real use case. That's why it's so important for you to do your own research. Look at the project's white paper. Check out the team behind it and understand what the coin is actually trying to solve. In short, not all altcoins are created equal. Some have real-world use and staying power, others are just noise. Now let's talk about smart contracts. Smart contracts are a key part of how crypto apps actually work. They're self-executing agreements written in code. Once the rules are all met, the contract automatically runs. For example, you can have a smart contract that says, if Alice sends 1 ETH to Bob, release access to a digital file. Once Alice sends the ETH, the smart contract verifies it and releases the file. There's no human approval needed. Smart contracts power things like DeFi lending, NFT marketplaces, and DAOs, or decentralized organizations. They reduce the need for trust because the rules are built right into the system. But again, they can't be changed once launched. So if there's a bug in the code, that bug stays unless it's patched with a new version. That's why security and audits are super important in DeFi projects. Finally, let's talk about wallets, where you actually store your crypto. There are 2 main types. There are the hot wallets and the cold wallets. Hot wallets are connected to the internet. Think about apps such as MetaMask or Trust Wallet. They're easy to use, fast, and good for everyday transactions. But they are more vulnerable to hacks since they are online. On the other hand, cold wallets, such as the Ledger or Trezor, are hardware wallets. This stores your crypto offline. That makes them much more secure, especially for long-term storage. As a good rule of thumb, you can use your hot wallets for small amounts and frequent use, and use your cold wallets to store larger amounts you plan to hold. And always make sure you back up your seed phrase. That's the master key to your wallet. If you lose it, you lose access to your crypto permanently. That wraps up today's video. Crypto has its own language, but once you learn the key terms, it starts to make a lot of sense. If this helped clear things up, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more beginner-friendly crypto videos. Got questions or other terms you'd like me to explain in a future video? Drop them in the comments section. I reply to everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.